Welcome everyone. Welcome to Ask Your Angels. So happy to have you here. We love having you here. I am on my own tonight. My sister is off tonight, so I am here with you. I'm Claudia, and welcome to Ask Your Angels. Let's start just by taking a few deep breaths. I love that song. It's called Spiritual Peace and Happiness by Lens Spot. Anybody's looking for that song. Nice deep breaths. In through your nose and just gently exhale. Just allow yourself to get into your breath. Breathing deeply and just starting to regulate your nervous system. Nose breathing helps you regulate your nervous system. So as we begin tonight, I invite you to just place your question into the chat. Place your intention or your question that you have in your heart. And as you know, we don't answer these questions to you specifically. We help you get into alignment so that you trust your own inner voice and hear your own inner guidance. But when you place it into the chat, you're signaling to your guides, to your angels, to the universe that there's a frequency that you're sending out. So it also helps me to understand what your question is, but it is more for you to put it out into that frequency match. So let your guides, angels, guardians, the universe, God, Jesus know what is on your heart. What is the question on your heart tonight? What is the intention? Might not be a question, might just be an intention. And your question is also a signal to your subconscious mind and to your higher self and to your energy field that you're ready for more clarity. So tonight we're gonna begin at the beginning. We're gonna begin with some safety and understanding the importance of safety and why sometimes we struggle to hear our own inner guidance. Feel free to type into the chat who feels like they have good connection with their inner guidance, who feels like they get messages and they know how to trust their messages versus like, oh, I sometimes, or I don't really hear it, or I used to get messages. Great. Yeah, a couple of you are saying you do. Yeah, and so sometimes when we're struggling to hear our inner guidance, it's a feeling of connection. It's a feeling of, it's not that you're disconnected spiritually, it's more that the nervous system doesn't necessarily feel safe. So a lot of what we do in our groups and in our programs is talk about nervous system safety. And when the body is in stress or fear or there's urgency or there's overthinking or hypervigilance or emotional overwhelm, all of those things, the mind starts searching for clarity. And when it's searching for clarity, as in certainty, it can become difficult to recognize the guidance. Because true guidance is calm, and fear can be loud, and pressure can be loud, and the inner critic can be loud. How many of you resonate with having an inner critic that natters and chatters at you? Let me check the chat here. Thank you, Stacy, for being here to connect. It's fine with to transcribe the call. That's fine. So how many of you have an inner critic, that voice inside your head that's critical, that's nattering and chattering at you, that's telling you all the things that you shouldn't and couldn't and didn't and wouldn't, and that criticizes you, that is letting you know, what's wrong, what you did wrong, what you said wrong. Yeah, we all do have an inner critic. And, people talk about silencing the inner critic, but you never really silence the inner critic. It's really there as part of your nervous system, making sure. It's really just trying to make sure you're okay, but it's like can be doing it in a negative way. But you can quiet the inner critic, and you can let the inner critic know that things are okay. So part of what you want to understand is that your brain is just naturally repeating what it thought yesterday. So what 90% of what you think today, you thought yesterday. And I think like 70% of it can be critical and negative. So it really challenges us to have a positive new thought, doesn't it? So what's a positive new thought that we could have? Okay, calls the inner critic saboteur. Yeah. Yeah, the inner critic is the saboteur. The inner critic is, and it's connected with the nervous system. So nervous system safety, regulating your nervous system to feel safe receiving, safe speaking up, safe holding a boundary, safe wanting more, safe going for that client, safe asking for that raise, safe, speaking your truth, safe saying what you need. The nervous system is seeking safety. And so the nervous system will contract and keep you, safe to let go. That's a great one. So the nervous system will contract as a way of keeping you safe. The nervous system would say, I'd rather keep us small and keep us safe than expand further into the unknown that doesn't feel safe. So when we talk about expansion, we're really just trying to talk about that next level, that next vibrational shift. When we talk about a quantum shift, a quantum leap, a quantum shift isn't a huge leap. How many of you think of quantum as a huge leap, right? This quantum leap, we always think of it as this big leap. It's really just this small vibrational shift. The difference between you now and your future self is a small vibrational shift. Think of how you have changed over the years, slowly, and in small ways that has made you a different person today than you were 10 years ago. And the essence of you is the same, right? But you have changed. We of course change. So the nervous system is really always about trying to keep you safe. And part of what happens is we get into a dysregulated nervous system where we're always in this kind of fear and this anxiety and this fright and this like hypervigilance and trying to hang on to things. And really what we want is to help our nervous system spike to say, is this safe? And then be able to go down into safety and say, yes, this is safe. So think of everything that you do as nervous system regulation. So if you overeat, if you overspend, if you overscroll, these are all nervous system regulation techniques where your nervous system is just getting a moment's peace of just the doom scroll or of that bite of food that feels so good. It's just a moment of peace for your nervous system. So everything we do in our programs is trying to get you into a state of nervous system regulation. All right, so go ahead and type into the chat anything that is your intention, the question on your heart. Put it out there to the universe. We also have on our Facebook, Spiritual Healing with the Abundant Sisters, our Facebook group, we are giving away a free session. And we are looking for testimonials for how our work has helped you, because we're building a new program and we're going to need testimonials of how we've served people. So if you can support us in that way, that would be beautiful. We appreciate that. And then we will randomly choose a winner to receive a free session. Good. Okay. Releasing intense back pain and root chakra pain. Okay, good. We're going to go through the chakras now, releasing negative patterns. Beautiful. Oh, Angela, thank you. We would love your testimonial. We love it on Facebook because then we can screenshot it, and that when we put together a landing page looks more authentic than, because a lot of people could just make up testimonials by just writing something. So if you don't mind, if you give us your permission to use a screenshot of your testimonial in the Facebook, we appreciate it. All right, so let's go into the transmission. Keep typing in what your intentions are. Thank you, Angela. Want to stop worrying overall. Yeah, we want to be free of worry. The worrying mind is that inner critic. It's the nervous system. It's just letting us know, remember you're worried about something. Remember you're worried about something. Remember you're worried. Just trying to keep you safe. Don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to keep you safe. Remember you're worried about something. So it's trying, when you use brain shift is a way of rewiring your subconscious mind to let your mind know, oh no, I'm not worried about that anymore. I'm okay. Confirmation of next point of being, direction in which I'm focusing attention. Great. Love that you're typing these into the chat. You're really signaling your nervous system, your subconscious, your higher self, your guides, that you're ready for some clarity, that you want more clarity. Beautiful job. Oh, yeah. Well, when we lose a loved one, they come back around to us, but they go into a period of transition before they can really reach out to us. So, but cleaning out the stuff soon after is a smart thing to do than waiting. All right. So let's take some nice deep breaths. Remember, fear is loud, pressure is loud, the inner critic is loud, but the guidance often is quieter and softer and more peaceful, and it's not panicky. So tonight is not about forcing your answers, it's about really softening into the internal to recognize those signs and that intuition, that little voice inside your head. And we often wonder what's the difference between the inner critic and the intuition. And the inner critic has more of a critical sound to it. The intuition is more loving and kind, encouraging. The intuition, your higher self, might be warning, might be, but it's always in a very loving, supportive way. So that's the difference. And for some of us, we've gotten big signs, big, loud, in your face, oh, I heard it like as clear as day, or I dreamt it vividly, or I saw it. And not all intuitive information is coming to you that way. It's like you get this big sign so that you know that it's real, but then the mastery is in being able to tune into the subtlety of the signs and the intuition that you hear, and trusting that softer sound, not having it to be so big and loud. Let me know if that makes sense to you, because I know a lot of our clients have said, oh, I used to get big messages, and that doesn't happen anymore. But when we dial into it, they're still getting a lot of messages, just in quieter, more subtle ways. We wouldn't want our guides yelling into our ears all the time, right? We'd want it to be quiet and more subtle. Okay. So take a few deep breaths, dropping out of your head into your beautiful sacred hearts. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose a few times. Your breath, your sacred breath, is your fastest, easiest way to nervous system regulation. Imagine as you breathe, imagine now that there is a cord of light extending from the base of your spine, down through the floor, down into the earth, through the soils, the rocks, and the minerals, into the crystalline layers of the earth. Feel that cord of light reaching down from your tailbone, from your spine, from your nervous system, and feel it connecting into the crystalline core of the earth. Feel the earth holding you. Feel that cord of light reach down and feel as if there's a magnetic click into place between that cord of light and the crystalline core of the earth. Feel it click. You are safely supported and grounded. And from this beautiful sacred space, you are safe to expand. Now bring your awareness into your beautiful sacred heart's center. And imagine a soft golden light glowing within your chest. With every inhale, this light expands further out. And with every exhale, it pauses at that expansion point. With every inhale, it expands further out. And on the exhale, it just pauses and holds that expansion. Now allow this golden light to begin gently sweeping through your field. This is what we do here every week. It's like an energetic attunement. Feel this light sweeping through your mind, allowing it to clear out the mental noise, the nagging of the inner critic, the pressure, the urgency, the fear of getting it wrong or being misunderstood. And just allow the mind to soften. Allow the mental field around you to soften. Now sweeping through the throat, we're clearing the fear of speaking, fear of trusting, fear of knowing, clearing through your throat. As you take a nice deep breath in, feel the breath into your throat. Breathe it into your throat. Feel the air that goes into your throat. Imagine it as this beautiful golden light, clearing the fear of speaking, the fear of trusting, the fear of knowing. Now, bringing that beautiful light into your heart with your breath. Breathe into your heart. And release any heaviness, any disappointment, any old emotional residue sitting in the heart. And while we do this, I'm just using my charts to do some clearing. for the collective. Now bring that light into your solar plexus, allowing it to release control, hypervigilance, or the need to force clarity, the need to feel like you can figure it all out and think your way through it. Just allow yourself to release that need to force it, and just allow your body to soften. Allow your nervous system to settle. Allow yourself to become present. As we sweep through the sacral, releasing from the sacral old emotions, any negativity or shame or emotional blocks, releasing them. You don't need to hold on to them anymore. They're free to be released. And into the root. Nice deep breath in. Send that breath all the way down into the root, into the base of your spine, and feel yourself releasing frustration and fear and distrust. And from this beautiful aligned place now, ask your question or bring forward your intention. But this time, don't search for the answer, just simply notice, what do you feel? Bring it forward from a neutral observer. What is softened? What's lighter? What's more peaceful about it? And just allow yourself to receive information. Expand out the field of potentiality. Imagine that you are able to just expand your field out. And as your field expands, your potential, the field of potentiality expands. More comes in through your field. And just from this place, allow the information to come in. Imagine now above your head a radiant golden white light, and this light is the light of your higher self. Your divine wisdom, your connection to Source. Just allow this light to gently pour down through your crown, filling your whole body, your mind, your heart, your nervous system, and extending out into your energetic auric field, this light just growing and expanding your field of potentiality. Allowing it to activate within you safety, trust, clarity, Feel okay not needing to know everything right now, and trusting that you are able to receive. And inside your mind, just repeat these words. I'm safe to trust myself. I release the need to force the answers. I allow the clarity to unfold naturally. I trust what resonates as truth. I am connected to divine intelligence and wisdom. And I am safe to receive. And just breathe, allowing your field to recalibrate into this safety and trust and openness. Slowly bringing your awareness back into your body. Take a deep breath in, gently exhale. Just begin wiggling your fingers and toes and allowing yourself to come back into your body. Good job, everyone. Okay, what did you notice? What did you feel? What shifted for you tonight? I'm just going to check the charts. I'm just going to assign numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm just going to assign numbers and ask the charts. We're going to bring up one for one person that represents the collective. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is for Chanchal. Chanchal, there's something coming up for you that represents for the collective. Let me just see what it is. It's a program, 5A or B, 5B. It's an imprint program. It's stemming from birth. It's not of this birth, but it carried over into this birth. You as daughter, a mother involved, and it's emotional. It's an emotional imprint that needs clearing. So need energies released. 7, 8, or 9. A, B, or C, D, C, or D. Okay, so I'm just going to find a very specific emotion. I'm going to need my glasses for this. Remember, when we pick somebody in the group, it's because there's something coming up for them that is for everyone. So, okay, so it's an imprint energy of rejected and resentful. Is that accurate? Okay, so we're just going to ask that to clear. And when things happen in our other lives, they carry over into this life as a ripple effect, as an energetic ripple effect. Chanchal, I don't know if that resonated for you, but thank you for doing the work for the collective. So just know that it is something that ripples out into. So we all have imprints, and we all have imprints of rejection and resentful, not just the one person. So, and it's ready to release for the collective. So know that you do beautiful work every week when you come here to be with us. We love you all so much, and we move on to our next group. I'm running a little late, so we'll send out the recording and it'll be on YouTube. For those of you who haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at it's the Abundance Sisters, Spiritual Healing with the Abundance Sisters. We thank you so much. Blessed be everyone. Bye. Oh, you're so welcome.